Hello everybody, happy Saturday. It's Christy. I am here to show you a cute, simple craft that you can do with your littles. You could do for really any age. You could also do this with the seniors. It's just a really simple thing that you could do with just a few different supplies. So supplies probably that you already have. So welcome, come on in. Today, we are making something that I already made for you guys once before on live, but it's a beautiful day out. I am about to do some yard work out here, but before I wanted to get started with all that noise and everything, I wanted to pop on just because it's a really beautiful day. And we are using yarn. We're using some skewers that you already probably have because we've crafted so many times with these. And then we're using the little 1.9 inch styrofoam balls that you can get these at Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna show you the cutest thing. First, I'm gonna show you how Uncle Sam turned out. Now you can see him a little bit up close. He turned out really cute. Hello, Marlene. He is saying happy Memorial Day to you guys. Now, I am gonna probably put him in my auction. I am going to put a little topper on his head because right now it is a little empty hole, but I am going to put a little topper on him. But he turned out super cute, so he's going to keep me company out here today while we do this. So I'm going to put him right there. Now, hi Amy! How are you, Amy? I'm so glad you caught me live, girl. Okay, so the only other thing you will need besides that is just some yarn in, your regular Memorial Day colors, or you could switch it up. I don't have a deep blue, so we're using this blue this time. And then you guys, you can get these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I think they sell them at Hobby Lobby too. I love this set. It's where you get all, and you guys hear me talk about this set a lot. So it's where you get all these different special ribbons kind of in a pack. And they're usually 40% off, so it's usually $6. And honestly, you cannot buy this many pieces of ribbon for $6. So, oh, Amy's sitting next to you, Marlene. That's so funny. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started because these are super fun to make. You can make these in place of if you don't do fireworks or fireworks aren't allowed where you are. It's kind of in place of like the sparklers that you would do because a lot of people don't do sparklers or they have dogs, for example, like my puppy who hates fireworks. So this is just something that you could do. We did make some last year. So let me show you the ones we did make last year. We made these the exact same way, except I did take some of those rag fabrics that we had used in previous lives. And then I did use a similar one to this when we made those. And these are actually really cute as even just a decoration on your table, or if you want to give something to the kids for like a cute photo op. These are super cute to kind of put in the photo op. So doing good with Marlene today, crafting together. Yes, you're crafting together. Oh, I'm so jealous. I wish I had all day to craft, but we have things that we need to do here. So all right, so I will say with these, you can paint the skewer sticks. We're not going to paint today because I didn't want to bring all that stuff out. I think I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue and try to just kind of wrap a ribbon around these, or you can leave them plain however you want. Or like last year, we did use some pipe cleaners. I don't have any red pipe cleaners. I only had white. And I wanted to try to do something different with the ribbon this time. So I also have this thick ribbon. Oops. Put that guy in there. I also have this thick ribbon that you could always fold over, and this is like a pretty star ribbon. I got this from bottom of the bin, you guys. Imagine that. Which I'm hoping to be visiting them tomorrow. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. I got my scissors out here. So basically what we're gonna do is just wrap our ball in yarn. So since red is closest to me, I'm gonna go ahead and use the red. And you don't necessarily need to glue it because we're just gonna kind of go round and round. Now, if it is a little round up like this, you're welcome. Obviously you knitters know what you're talking about. Hello, Anchor Art Creations. How are you? Happy Saturday. Okay, so we're just gonna wrap it, and we're just gonna kind of not go any special patterns or anything like that. We just want to go ahead and wrap the entire ball. Now, I have people ask me if you could use pom-poms. and use the pom-pom maker, you absolutely could. There is no right or wrong for this. This is just something that you could do with the kids, and you know, it's just simple as wrapping some yarn around a ball, and that's it. Or you can make the pom-poms. Now, the only reason why you wouldn't do the ping pongs is you could use the ping pongs, but you'd have to just poke a hole in them where your actual skewer is going to be. So hello, Wanda and Sharon. Hello. I see you guys. How are you? Happy Saturday. I know it's not typical for me to be out here on a Saturday, but I wanted to kind of do something fun and give you some ideas that you could do for the kids. Now, if it does get unwind like that, this is probably the hardest process of this whole thing, but you could just go ahead and wrap it around again. And I will say the thicker yarn you use, the better, because of course it's going to wrap the ball a little bit better. But we'll probably make a couple. Hi! Sharon, what are you doing today? Sharon, I might see you tomorrow. I think I'm coming to St. Pete. I think I'm going to go head over to Bottom of the Bin. I haven't seen them in a while. And possibly see my mom as she's in town. Can't watch. I'm frozen? Oh no. I'm frozen. Is anybody else frozen? Oh no. I'm in my backyard, but it shouldn't be too far from the router. Marlene, am I frozen? No, I'm not frozen to you. Wanda, go back out and come back in and see if that works, honey. I hope it's not I don't think it's my internet because my router's near that door. Nope, I'm not. Okay. It's probably a Facebook glitch for Wanda, that's all. Okay. So obviously we're not going to do it too super perfect, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you how to do it. Now we'll cut the end, and then I did turn on my glue gun. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to find out. Just put a little bit of hot glue there. Of course, my battery's dead. Okay, that's all right. That's because of me. You're fine on my end? Okay. It's probably Wanda will come back out and go back in, I'm sure. All right, I might just have to tie it on. So you don't necessarily need glue, but we're just gonna go ahead and put the skewer right in like that. And what I'll do is I'll just tie this little baby over here. And it should be okay. Because we're gonna put some ribbon and pretty ribbon on it anyway. Okay, so there we are. So now we're gonna go ahead and put some ribbon on it. Now, as I said before, these came from Michael's. I believe Hobby Lobby does sell these like this too. So is anybody going this weekend? Now we don't need the whole strip, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna go ahead and use the half strip and then cut that in half as well. It just depends on how long you want the streamers. If you want the streamers nice and long like this so it shows up in a photo, I would just go ahead and maybe do this on one side. So we'll go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna put some blues and whites in here. And of course, if you have enough ribbon at home and you don't want to use all this ribbon, or if you don't want to have to go and buy one of these, that's fine too. Just pre-cut your ribbon and make your own little pack like this. All right, so we'll go ahead and put a blue one in there, or a red one in there. I don't know my colors today, you guys. And I would say maybe about 4 or 5 different ones would be good. So I hope you guys try this. I do get a lot of following from when I pass out my cards, you guys, from businesses in my local area. And there is quite a few different like retirement homes near me. So that's why I say this is perfect for seniors, because I do get a lot of event coordinators that follow me and stuff for ideas for them. Because pretty much when you're a senior and you're living in a senior facility, you're limited to what you can do, but a lot of the coordinators like to do stuff with them. So I'm gonna put one more blue in. let's see, which blue am I going to use? I'll use this one. I'm going to cut this one different lengths. You guys are saying hello. You finally got it. Yes. All right, Marley. Or all right, Wanda. I'm glad you're back. Facebook is being kind of funny today. Okay. So there's where we're at with this. If my husband comes out, which I don't know if he's going to, I'm going to tell him to change out my battery so I can see if I can glue the ribbon across. But basically what you would do, let me show you what you would do. Well, let me show you what I was thinking about doing. I don't know if it's too thick or not. So let me go ahead and measure this. If you have like this is just fabric, or this is just ribbon that I got from bottom of the bin. But if you have regular ribbon, you could always twist it or cut it and like put it in half and then glue it. And then that would be like your string. But you don't have to do that part. You could always paint it too. But this is just super cute just to have, right? So we're gonna put that one in there. Let's make one with the white because this is a little bit thicker. And that sun is coming right above me. Can you guys still see me okay? I don't know if I can move my table. I'm not gonna try. We'll just deal with the sun. It is a hot day here in Florida. There's a little bit of a breeze that comes through because we're about, I'm just concerned about my phone. Let me see if I can move you a little bit. There. Try to put you in the shade a little bit. There is a breeze. We live about a block away from a lake. So a breeze does kind of come through here sometimes and it's nice. All right, so we're just gonna take our skewer and put it right in that styrofoam ball. And you guys, this is so inexpensive and you could decorate your whole table with these. They're so cute. Has anybody tried anything like this before? All right. So we're just gonna wrap. It's definitely easier when you have a bigger, a thicker yarn, because of course it doesn't take that long. I hear a plane going over. Can you guys hear the plane? I'm trying to see how much background noise you guys can pick up. I know my neighbors have some music playing. Do you guys hear the birds chirping? It's so pretty. It's so nice outside. Of course, it's gonna get hot very, very soon. And then I'm gonna be doing yard work out here. This is along with my husband. We're doing the front today. We're working on the front today too, because we're gonna put our flag out. You guys, I can't even tell you the amazing feeling that it feels putting my flag out in front of the house that I own without asking a condo facility permission. Because you gotta get permission for anything these days. It's so silly. All right, so let me go ahead and cut this so I can do this. I can't see the comments anymore. I don't know, I'm in the air conditioning and Summer say how I can't. Yes, too bad. I just got done making Americana flowers with wood biscuits. Send me a picture, Amy, I wanna see. I've only made them so far with fabric. I have not been able to find wood biscuits. I think I only found a very small amount at my, at bottom of the bin, and there wasn't enough to even make one flower. So I used them to make pumpkins. I used 3 wood biscuits to make pumpkins, and we'll do that again because I want to show you guys what that looks like. It's super fun. Okay, so I just tied an end. So basically that's what it looks like. Yay, my headset came. Can you switch out the battery on this, please? I love you. And then of course I'm in the sun now. I wasn't thinking where the sun was gonna be. I'm so excited to see your flowers.
Remember, this one gets hot.
I know it does, a lot. It gets, you know, it's so bright out here, I can't tell if it's on. There, it's on now. It's so bright, I can't see the red light on it, you guys. All right. So I'm going to put this little bad boy on here. This is a bigger, I think I'm going to cut it in half though, so we'll get 2 out of it. Because that's really thick to go on the little skewer. My husband's so great. I'm so excited my headset came. I needed a new headset for work, you guys. It's been dying on me, and I'm so excited for the one I got. It wasn't supposed to come till Sunday. I got it early, yay! So what's everybody doing for the weekend? Tell me your plans. Is anybody going to Hobby Lobby today? Hey Sandra, what's up, girl? You need to put your tent up. Oh, I should have. Well, this was supposed to be a quick little live, so that's all. Did you guys see Uncle Sam? Let me put him in the shot so you guys can see him while I sit here and work on this. I'm gonna go over here because it's shady. I should bring you guys back a minute. I have an oak tree in my backyard which provides the little shade back here, and I never want to get rid of it. Of course, my husband says it's dying and we need to, but I told him, give me a little bit of time before you get rid of my tree, because I finally got my own tree to be happy with. So I don't want to let it go. I think our neighbor wants to get rid of it. There, get you shared over. Thank you. I know, he is so cute, isn't he? Look, I keep saying I'm gonna put him in the auction, but I don't know. This is something that is so just relaxing to do. And yes, I'm in a little rocker like chair out here. I plan to spend most of the weekend outside, whether it be doing my yard or just hanging out. You guys know I got that little ring toss game, so I'm gonna get that out here. We'll play games with that. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this white one, but I'm gonna cut it in half. So I'm gonna keep it attached though, because we only need a little bit of white in here because that ball's already white. Sandra, can you see what we're doing? This is perfect for like seniors. You could do them in the senior center, or you could do them with the little kids that you don't want to have like fireworks, because we all know that fireworks can be dangerous. We don't do a lot of fireworks because of my dog. Hi Cindy, how are you? I look cute today? Well, thank you, girl. I'm nice and cool. I'm nice and cool. You gotta stay cool out here. We do not have a pool. That's the one thing I do miss from our old condos. We used to have a pool, and it was so awesome. Okay. Try to stay cool in the shade. All right, so we're gonna do one more blue, and I'm gonna use this one. Or should we do red? I don't know. Kind of like, I think I'm thinking red on this one. Let me use this red. And I am making them different lengths, but you guys can do it however you want. Now these would be really cute if you take little pieces of, say, like plastic spoons, and you can make like little flower petals and make a flower petal around them. And you can do this for any occasion, really. You could do these for graduation if you get the colors for the school. I know we're kind of like past that point now, some of us are. But this is super cute for a photo op, okay? I think we'll do one more because I did bring out my blue. This is a different type of blue because I see people jumping on. I'm trying to see you guys. I think I know what it is called. Forgot what it's called. I think I know what it is, but I forgot what it's called. Oh, hi Dawn, how are you? Hi, good afternoon, Peggy. Howdy, howdy, Dawn. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry about the phone, guys. I'm trying to read the comments. All right, I'm gonna do this one in front of you. So styrofoam ball that you get from Dollar Tree, okay? And then you get some yarn, whatever colors you want. I like to use the thicker yarn, so I did use thicker yarn on that one. And then I do have this yarn. I don't have the correct blue, but it's okay. Because last year I used, this is the ones I used this color blue, which is a little different. And it does kind of still go, okay? Hello, hello. These are a great idea. I know, I love these. I love these for the kids and like the little seniors because they can participate too. You just give them a little bit of yarn and have them play. And you don't really need glue. My husband did get the glue, so I guess I need to use it. But I wanted to show you how I would wrap the end of the stick. But you could always just like tie it too. That's what I've been doing out here in the sun. So let me see how. I'm gonna hold it this way so you guys can see. So basically you would just wrap it just randomly. This is gonna take, this one's gonna take a little bit longer because it's definitely thinner yarn. And of course, it's gonna get stuck on me. Do you guys hear my neighbor's music? Hello, Christy. Hello, Sarah. You gotta make one for Willie? Oh, it'd be so cute. Please do. It'll only take you 2 seconds, Sandra. I want to see him with a little firecracker. Basically, I call these like faux firecrackers is what I call them. They're different and they're fun. And these are super cute for photo ops for the kids. Especially in the Americana outfit. Okay, you guys, I have to cut this. You guys, I have to pick up some dog poo-poo today. I know you guys don't want to hear about that. So that we can cut our grass and get our backyard ready. We're not having a picnic here, but I do want to enjoy the outdoors today. My neighbor's blasting music right now. Sandra, didn't you say that you had a good neighbor? As long as it's good music. Like, our neighbor plays music really loud, but he always plays good music, so I never complain. Ever. Because it's good. If it's music you don't like, though, I can see where you'd be like, can you turn that down, please? Sarah, what do you do? Did you get my message? I wanted to make sure you got my package. I don't know if you said you got it or not. I can't remember. But I think I was telling Sandy with Keeping It Crafty with Sandy the other night that you and Kristen were helping me with my stenciling adventure the other day, which me and Sandy did a stenciling adventure on Thursday night, just like privately through Facebook chat. And it was super fun, and I told her that you guys were helping me. But I wanted to make sure you got your happy mail. Hello, Nicholas. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you, my friend? I'm so glad you popped on today. Are you loving your yard and house? I am, Peggy. I was just telling them, like, it's very nice to have the feeling of having your own backyard. And I get to put up an American flag in front of my house this weekend, which we had to buy one. Because that stuff wasn't allowed in my other place. Like, it was allowed, but you had to get written permission. It was very silly the way these condos work. So, oh, you got it. Okay, awesome. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked everything. You guys, whenever I send out Happy Mail, I do try to keep the recipient in mind and what they like or what they've mentioned that they like on my live. And I carefully handpick everything and just hope that you love it. So if you guys are never happy with it, it will not hurt my feelings if you recycle it and give it to somebody else. Just don't throw it away. Give it to somebody that's going to use it. And Marlene and Amy are crafting today. My beautiful friends over in New York. Marlene and Amy, are you guys near Attica? I'm going to post this today, but my cousin actually just opened up one of those little farm stands where it's like a big, like she built it. It's like really tall and it's got shelves in it, and she sells like crocheted items and eggs and sourdough bread, and she puts all that stuff in there, and then you just pay Venmo to her. It is near Buffalo. Hello, Liz Campbell. How are you? We are making little firecrackers for the kids. They are like, or the adults, or the seniors. We're just wrapping our little styrofoam ball with yarn, and then we're going to add streamers to it. And it's something safe that they could use instead of the actual sparklers, because I know some littles are scared of them. Hello, Daria. I said it right. I said it right the first time, and then I second guessed myself. Hi, Daria. How are you? Okay, so look, I've got Sam out here. He's out here joining me today. me put him in the shot. He says hello. And then we're making our little firecrackers. So this will probably be the last one, because you guys, my phone is probably going to overheat. It's kind of in the heat. I didn't think about that. But you could use any color yarn or fabrics. Make fabric strips if you don't have ribbon. But I do always like the little, these are the ribbons that I buy from Michael's. This is one of the few items that I do go to Michael's for. I'm so glad you're doing well. It's the bundles that you get, like all the ribbon, and right now they're 40. Ooh, Sam is over here passing out of the heat. They're about 40% off right now, so they're about $6. But I think it's worth it, because when you think about it, to buy all these individual pieces of ribbon, because we all like variety. I mean, let's face it, our craft room is full of ribbon. You can even make your own little bundles. So I think that's a really good idea. But then we just make them into these, and then we just put some flair on them. I'm so glad you're back to join us. Okay, so I'm gonna use this ribbon because it's like it's something that you would sew with at like the end of something. Actually, I was looking to see if that'll work on his hat. I might save some on this one. But we're gonna put some reds in this one, and we'll just go ahead and put that white one on there. But these are super fun to do. And it keeps the kids, you know, busy if you don't have a pool or something like that. Sam had a heat stroke. Yes, he did. He did. He's over here like passing out. I think I don't know. It's my table, because my table is just like a little, it's not like a permanent table. It's one of those fold-in tables. But I'll show you guys the finished product in the end. I usually do about 3 or 4 ribbons. And then I got this one we're gonna use with the stripes, and then I think I'm gonna put a nice colored blue one in here. I think we're gonna do the lighter blue one to bring out those colors. But look how easy this is. If your kids can tie their shoe, they can make this craft. I'm telling you. They can definitely do it. You guys, you know what song is on my neighbor's radio? I don't think you can hear it, but it's that song, "You like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it." Does everybody remember that song? I don't know about you, but I love them penguins from Madagascar. Okay, so there's that. Now, the only other thing I would do is, I did cut this already. I don't know if this one's gonna work particularly, but I would wrap, yeah, that one's not gonna work. So what I would do is I would wrap either with your yarn or with your actual, you know, fabric piece. You could wrap it around if you wanted to. I don't know how that would look. Let me just look and see how that would look. I'm just using this lace stuff. But if you have fabric, you could use the scrap fabric to do it. And then with these, I did pipe cleaners on these. If you guys can see that. Hopefully you can see that. Hello, Teresa. How are you? We're making little fireworks. And my dog is out here chasing lizards. Okay. I'm not sure if I love that. I'm not sure if I love it with that lace. So I'm glad I didn't. But you could always stain this as well and make these like a vintage type thing. Or you can just paint them white. I'm just here for ideas, guys. I'm burning in the heat though. I'll tell you. I need to get in the shade. But yeah, so this is what we made. Let me go ahead and move this stuff out of the way. They look really cute in like a mason jar. Of course, I added some of these. This is what we were playing with last night. And then this is one of those table things that you have that you can get at Dollar Tree for your balloons. You guys, they're not just for balloons. Stick them in a mason jar and they're right there. You probably already have this at your house. And that right there is your centerpiece. It's so cool. Hello everyone, she says. Okay, so go make some little firecrackers. These are super cute. Give your kids a couple for like a little photo op. How cute would that be? And it's just a little representation of like little fireworks slash sparklers, but the safe kind. So these are the ones that we made today. Let me know if you guys are gonna do this. I wanna see if you do. This is a great, I know this is a great idea for kids. It was not, well, some of it wasn't my idea. Some of the ball part was my idea because it just gives a little something, and you can also make flowers out of them. But I've seen on Pinterest where people just put the skewers and the ribbon, but I wanted to do something different, so we wrapped the balls. So it was kind of Pinterest inspired, but I love the way they look, and it just adds a cute pop of color to anything. So yes, everybody have a blessed day. I hope you do. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will be around this weekend. I might pop into Bottom of the Bin tomorrow, which I know if you know that store, you know that store. I'll be popping on just to say hi, even if it's a pre-recorded video. I don't like to go live in there because if it's busy, which usually it is now, Chloe, no. If it's usually busy, I don't like to get people that don't want to be filmed. So anyway, so this is me and Uncle Sam signing off for the afternoon. I hope you guys have a good one. Stay cool, stay hydrated. I love you guys. Bye.